Mm, 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 baby, baby. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. This episode should have been called "Handle Your Scandal." In the words of Mel in the beginning of the episode, it should have been called "Handle Your Scandal" because Tisha is trying to duck and dodge everything that Kiki is saying. Even if it's not true, you still need to address it head on because this person, Kiki, is a part of the cast and she's going to keep bringing it to your doorstep every time on camera, right? And so now you're in a situation where she's closing in on you and all this, oh, I'm going to just ignore it and it'll go away. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, love. And I'm not saying Kiki is right. I'm not saying Kiki is right. I think Kiki is all types of trifling. But I also see that Tisha and Marsau on some bullshit. Y'all trying to do this duck and dodge mess when Tisha, you need to be confronting it. Period. Whether it's true or not, you need to be confronting it. And that get mad, get glad, scratch your ass. I don't give a said. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, I might got to write that down. I might got to write that down. I might got to Miss Kiki. I might got to use that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 7 or 6. I don't know if it's season 6, it's episode 22. If it's season 7, it's episode 6, I think. Oh my gosh, where there's smoke, there's Marsau. Okay, that's I know the title. It should have been called "Handle Your Scandal," but whatever. We gonna keep on going. So we pick up where we left off, where Kiki and Mel were talking. Now, on editing, y'all need to be dragged. These honks and barking and foolish. What the hell? Please. So confused, and they really did a lot of work to try to bleep out names and like people in relation to people so you couldn't put two and two together. Now, quiet as it's kept, YouTube Street. Now I don't go on other people's pages and look at gossip, pertaining to the show just because if it's not documented, if there's no proof behind it, then I'm just not checking for it like that. But the people say that there's been a woman that's been identified, but the thing about it is there's still no receipts. So until y'all have receipts, I'm not about to I'm not there. I'm not there. Anyway, so they was doing all these playing all these dog barking sounds and honking horn sounds, and I was trying to make out what they were saying. It sounded like Tisha wanted Kiki to fire her such and such, right? But then who's not being accused of fooling with Marsau, but Tisha wants, or I'm sorry, Kiki said, "How you want me to fire my such and such who's not being accused of fooling with your husband, but you are not going to fire or get rid of your person who such and such who is or being accused of sleeping with your husband, and you're gonna stick beside them." So is it your business partner? Is it the manager? Who in the world? Please, I'm confusion. Somebody get down in the comments and let me know what's going on because I was all the dog barking in the car horn honking. Maybe I could not. I was I could not. I was really struggling. They, Tisha I'm sorry, Kiki also brings up the situation with Tisha copying and pasting all that information from the Canvas Beauty, which is Stormy's product, Stormy's company, onto Mila and Macy's hair care line. Basically, hot as kept, Tisha got a nickname in the streets called Copy and Paste. You hate them type of bitches, ma'am. You copying everything somebody doing just because you can't think of your own stuff. Hey, just real quick. I know somebody. When I moved to DC 3 years ago, I moved to DC, and I'm from Florida originally. If y'all folks know, you've been watching me for whatever, however long. I'm from Florida originally, from Jacksonville, Florida, and I knew a girl that lived in Florida as well. She was like my home girl. But I started seeing her doing things. I'm like, girl, get out of my shadow. Like, oh my God, right? Girl. And I could go on a list because I won't go down the list, but I will say it was insane, like copying. Okay. So just how Mel was talking, I experienced the same thing. Do you know this girl moved to DC a couple months ago? Said, oh, me, you uproot your life just to follow behind somebody else. I said, "Oh God," because they said as soon as I moved, they were like, "Oh, I should move too." And that's when I was like, "Okay, I can't fool with you no more. I ain't gonna be able to fool with you. I'm not gonna be able to fool with you." They kept saying, I should move too. I should move too. Like I think I had was up here. I had just got settled into my apartment and everything, and I think had been up here a month. Oh, I should move too. I should move too. I'm like, move where? Oh, DC, girl. What the fuck you gonna do that for, girl? Why? Child, I can't stand a old copy and paste ass bitch. I cannot stand. I cannot. It's a no for me, dog. Anyway, so I feel Mel on that. To Maurice and Marceau, y'all. I was getting so angry that I almost got into tears. Like I was so angry that I almost started to cry because I could not understand how they could not see the humanity in a person in your wife, Maurice. This is your wife, and you can't see the humanity in her. I There is no hope for them. Okay, Marcel got a waist trainer on, child. Point blank, period. Cause he throwed his back out, but quiet as it's kept, he's still trying to get he trying to get his waist snatched. Raggedy bitch, I can't stand that. Okay, Maurice got away from me that first season. I thought he was a good dude. He ain't no good dude. He ain't no good man, Savannah. He ain't no good man. Marcel meets him up there. They're at a car place. You know, the cars that kind of car place they get you, nice rims, paint jobs, things like that. So they're at a car place. Kimmy has been wanting a Jeep for a very long time. Maurice has been talking to her, trying to get her to get a more expensive, more flashier car. Kimmy just wants a Jeep. Kimmy real set. She just cool. She real chill. She don't need all that, right? Maurice is saying, time is, of the essence. We need to try to embrace it. I was rolling my eyes the entire time because he starts saying all this stuff and then then he just a flip of the switch. A flip of the switch. He go right back to being inhumane. And I just can't. I knew it. So I was rolling my eyes in the moments where he was trying to preach about how time is of the essence. Because he still wasn't going to say nothing but some old crazy bullshit, right? Kimmy says she wants to get in her Jeep. She wants to let the top down. She wants to feel the wind in her hair. Marie said, I don't know what the hell she want that for because she ain't got no much hair. Marceau even knew, sir. Now, he still was laughing, but he was like, don't say that. Don't say that. Almost cried. Y'all, I was like, let me hurry up. My eyes were burning. My nose was burning. I was trying so hard not to cry because I want to fight him. Like this woman had cancer. She is still battling, trying to make sure that there is no more in her body. And that's you picking at the fact that Maurice brings up the situation about the sex life. He was having having sex with her 3 and 4 times a week. Marceau was like, "Listen, brother, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this, and neither do we. Neither do we. We don't want to hear it either." Okay. Maurice ultimately says, I. Oh, what was he saying? Oh, they talk about the whole mental thing. I'm telling Kimmy that, you're not being able to feel sexy or wanting to have sex. It's all mental. It's all mental. Marceau, I don't give a fuck who their names is. I don't give a fuck about none of their names. Whatever the fuck their name is, okay? You know who I'm talking about. Big back and waist trainer. That's what I'm gonna just start calling them because I don't give a fuck. I don't care about them, okay? So Big Back says, listen, if I take that waist trainer off, you're gonna feel your back is hurting, right? You can't say that, oh, it's all mental. It's all mental. Waist trainer says, oh, if I take this waist trainer off, I do jumping jacks just so I can get. I was like, where's Dr. Francis? I don't even want to talk about this no more because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm tired of them. I don't want to talk about it.
All of this, it's just.
Stormy and Courtney. Stormy was sick and she had strep throat, and it was actually turning into the beginning stages of toxic shock syndrome. And I did not know that was a possibility. Kiki reached out to Stormy, and Stormy says, she was the only person or the first person to reach out to me to see how I was doing. And she said she like Kiki. She gonna stick beside Kiki for right now. They start talking about the copy and paste. And this is where I think Stormy is white labeling her products to Tisha. And that's the reason why Stormy is not upset about Tisha copying and pasting the exact return information from Canvas Beauty onto Mila and Macy's website. Because Stormy knows that she's white labeling her products to Tisha. That's why. It's not no, I've had, it might be also somebody's copied off of her before, but it's also that that whatever pieces of it, whatever products they sell, you're probably getting a portion or they're paying for it, right? So that they can white label the brand. And the thing about it, I went and I looked on the website, y'all. Tisha, you're not gonna sit up here and blame this web developer. I'm getting ahead of myself. Am I getting ahead of myself? Am I getting ahead of myself? No, I'm not. Let's get into it real quick. So Tisha and Marsau. Hate the way Marsau's shaped. Ugh, he got titties for days. He needs to start wearing a bra, quiet as it's kept. I think he about an A cup, y'all. See about a 36A. He about a 36A. I think so. He needs to start wearing a bra. I'm sick of him. Okay, so they have a actually, they have a whole wall dedicated to the boys, and all the girls are left out. Their legacy, the Scott legacy, are the boys, and none of the women in the family batted an eyebrow about it. Nobody raised hell about how they left the girls out. I hate it. I do not like them. I do not like them. Okay. All right. So Marsau gets in, he walks in. Tisha is working on, she's in some building. They're always in some building that's under construction. Whether they in a house that's under construction or they in a business that's under construction. Or they're on some ground level in the middle of the woods. Something is always under construction. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out where this money coming from, because they talking about $26,000 to put drywall up for Scott Realty because Tisha's trying to open up a realty business. But mama, aren't you also trying to pay for a house? Like, where are y'all getting this money from? How are y'all able to do all of this all at one time? That is a whole lot of money to be shelling out all at one time. Ooh, baby. You know what? I'm not trying to pocket watch. Let me mind my business. That's what I'm trying to do. But I go back, stand on what I said. I think Stormy is selling her products to Tisha for maybe at a wholesale price or whatever it is, and Tisha's purchasing that her products for them to be able to white label under Mila and Macy. And she took the return policy information from Canvas Beauty, because I'm already buying the products from Stormy anyway, so I might as well just copy and paste whatever I see on their website, but forgot to take out the Canvas Beauty part. Girl, you are not smart at all. Okay, so Tisha says that actually Marsau brings up the fact that someone called the city saying that they were doing illegal gambling at Black. And I was like, did y'all get a permit? Did y'all get the permit that y'all needed to host this charity event that y'all were talking about for Bet on Black? And they were like, we were really just trying to do something nice for someone, and this is what people do. Understand that y'all trying to do something nice for people, but you still need to get a permit. Did you get a permit before you decided to host this gambling event at a restaurant in Alabama? Did you not do that? Did you not think about getting a permit? Don't y'all And they got the nerve to try to gatekeep who can and who cannot speak, who's qualified and who's not qualified enough to speak at the Black Business Expo. You got me. Baby, gambling of any kind, whether it's for charity or it's just regular random, we just gambling in an establishment, sweetheart, you got to get permits. And I'm not even a restaurateur to know that. But baby, I know that. No, we're just trying to do something nice for people, and that's what they do. They just always hating on us. First of all, this scene, no ma'am, nobody is hating on you. We just see the inconsistencies. We see the mumbo jumbo and the bullshit, okay? And we tired of it. That's what it is. And y'all not smart. Okay, y'all are not smart. So Tisha starts to cry, and just I'm not over it. I just look and I'm like, girl, I don't give a damn about nothing that you got going on, girl. She also blames the web designer for copying and pasting Canvas beauty products information on the site. Now I was with Stormy when she said you need to know what's going on the back end of your website, because so that you can fix it and not just leave errors and things like that up there. But like, no, mama, how you gonna blame the web designer? The web designer is only getting information that you give them. Sit up here and play us like that. Not no web design. Oh, the web designer, I guess, just decided they was gonna copy Stormy's information and put it in. Ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. And y'all, look at this here. Look at this here. I went back onto their website again, and look at this little button right here. I've designed websites before, okay? This button, this if it's not gonna have the wording or anything on it, if it doesn't say email us, or if it's not a button that's gonna take you anywhere else, this button should not be here. They left this here because they used maybe Squarespace, or I don't know what they did, but sweetheart, this is y'all still don't have y'all website together. All right, so we get to the cookout. Now, y'all, I loved Mel's t-shirt, baby. She was like, listen, I'm on whatever you on. I know that's right. Yeah, I know that's right. She gets there. So who gets there first? Stormy gets there. Courtney drops Stormy off because he say, I'm not about to be playing with them. Maurice and Kimmy are asking Stormy where Courtney is. She said he don't want to be here. He ain't trying to fool with Marsau like that. They start trying to grill her, but she was like, listen, I don't want to talk about my husband until he's here. So please, let's move on. Okay. I like the way she handled that. That's how you handle stuff. Okay. Then Mel gets there. I ain't gonna lie to you, Mel look good, child. She look good. She got a I'm on what you on t-shirt. She look good. Who else gets there? Then Tisha starts to get there. Tisha and Marsau gets there. The Fletchers get there. Everybody's piling in. Martell is there. Mel and the Fletchers, I think, are playing spades. I should figure out whether they're playing spades or poker. I couldn't tell. Martell comes over there to speak to everybody. He puts his hands on Mel's shoulders to say hello. Martell, get the fuck away from this lady. She is not she is not your wife. Get away from her. If she don't want to talk to you, she don't gotta talk to you. Mel doesn't speak to Martell, even though he speaks to her. The Fletchers in the confessional say, we understand both sides. I didn't want to speak to you when we were separated. I understand why Mel wouldn't want to speak to him. Honestly, Mel she doesn't owe Martell anything. And I just think, I wish that we all would come to that I wish we would all come to that consensus. Mel don't owe Martell a goddamn thing. Okay. Kiki gets there and Tisha gets up to speak to Amin. Hey, Amin. Hey. And I'm like, girl, if you not featuring his wife, you don't need to please leave him and his wife alone. Okay. Just give them both the same energy. Okay. She give all this love to which makes it look even more weird when Kiki comes over. Now, Kiki, I'm not understanding what you trying to do, girl. How you telling this lady, putting this lady business out about her husband, telling everybody and their mama who will listen that Marsau cheating on Tisha, but then you want to roll up in Tisha's face and try to be her friend. Girl, you got to pick a side. Once you draw the line in the sand, girl, it is what it is, girl. You can't be trying to do both. You can't be going back and talking about this lady behind her back and then trying to say, hey, girl, hey, in her face, girl, it's just not going to work. And then you big mad about it. Like, girl, what are you? Kiki, you one trifling ass bitch. You one trifling ass bitch. Cannot believe. But I also remembered that there is some sort of family feud between Miss Wanda and Kiki's brother. And I believe that they pitted the cousins against each other. And so now it's this just feud between the two families, which is very sad. My problem with Kiki is if you feel like your cousin's husband is cheating on her, why are you coming at Tisha with the smoke? Now, because again, like, why are you coming at Tisha with the smoke? Right? If you really feel like Marsau cheating on her, if you really feel like Marsau embarrassing her, why embarrass her on this camera? Why sit up here and embarrass this lady on this camera if you already know that Marsau already doing damage behind the scenes? You need to be coming at Marsau with everything you got. You need to be going after Marsau. There is no reason why you need to come to Tisha with all of this foolishness and throwing a drink on the girl. We're gonna get into it. All right, so Kiki get mad. Kiki said, "Oh man, fuck this. I'm about to air it all. We gonna gloves are off, okay?" So Kiki sits down and poor Stormy. Stormy looking like, "Oh, what is going on?" And girl, quiet as it's kept, I was looking like that too. And so Stormy says, "You heard about honking horns and dog barking, right?" And Stormy was like, I, what the fuck is going on?" And Kiki again is retelling the same story that she told Mel earlier in the episode. She said, "Fire such and such," and she don't want me to fire such and such and such and such and such and such. Because again, they bleeping it out and not showing mouths moves, so we can't read no lips or nothing. I'm like, damn, y'all doing a good job. Y'all doing a real good job. And there, Tisha and Marsau trying to ignore her. And I said, no, this is not how you handle this. This is not how you handle this. You don't need to ignore. You need to address it. Okay, give me the names. Let's sit down. Let's talk to them. Let me hear what they have to say. Even if you're not trying to listen to what they have to say, obviously Kiki gonna keep on bringing it up to you. She gonna keep on. And obviously Kiki is on the show for this very thing. So go ahead and just pull it out. Let it all hang out. If you know your husband clean and clear, ain't no reason to be trying to hide, duck, and dodge and try to ignore when somebody bringing some bullshit to your door like that. Because Kiki clearly was brought on the show just for this moment. So go ahead, air it out. Let's see. Because it ain't gonna be one person that look a fool. And if you feel like your husband is on the up and up like you say he is, then what's the problem? Just do it, right? Just go for it, because guess what? It's going to turn into situations like this when you try to ignore her. So Kiki then gets upset, get mad, get glad, scratch your ass. I don't give a said. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, I might got to write that down. I might got to write that down. I might got to Miss Kiki. I might got to use that. I might got to use it. So she throws a drink on Tisha. Said, "Oh God." I ain't gonna lie. I watched that thing probably about 4 or 5 times. I want to see everybody's face. I saw Mel's face. I saw Miss Fletcher's face. I saw Stormy's face. I saw Martell in the back laughing, drinking. I said, "Oh God, y'all don't know Jesus. Y'all do not know God. Y'all do not know the Lord. Y'all don't. Y'all do not know God. Y'all don't know." Martell laughing, messy. Kimmy come out the kitchen. She's like, "What happened?" Well, Tisha says, "You need to get this lady, get her, send her home, or I'm going home." Maurice says, "Y'all need to call the police and have this mother drug tested." That's when get upset. Now, is Kiki husband. Said, "Nah, you're not finna come after my wife like that." And I was like, damn. Now here's the thing: the gloves are off. You done threw some drink on this lady husband, or you done threw some drink on Tisha. So the gloves are off at this point. Okay. So Marsau can say pretty much whatever he wanna say. All right. Said, "Oh God." But what I did not like, and I'm gonna stand on this, I'm standing on it 10 toes down. Marsau, do not shush your wife. Let her, okay, so holding her back to keep her from fighting, fine. Okay, I understand that. But shushing her, this lady just threw a drink in the lady's face to embarrass her, and she's on camera. So first of all, she throwing a drink. That's embarrassing. Add another layer of embarrassment by being on camera, being filmed for the world to replay 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 times like I did. This bitch at least, at the very least, is getting cussed the fuck out. Okay? You a drink in my face and you telling me to shush? You shushing me? I'm pissed off at you shushing me. Don't shush me. Get this bitch. Now, I'm not telling him to fight no woman or no foolishness like that, but I need to defend myself. And if you're stopping me from defending myself, I'm gonna be looking at you like the enemy at that point. Like, don't shush me. This bitch done threw some drink in my face. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked. All the way fucked. All the way fucked up. Like, I'm not. No ma'am. No ma'am, no Pam. No ma'am, no Pam, no turkey. Okay? No ma'am, no Pam, no ham, no turkey. All right? No. Anyway, that's where we leave off. That's where we leave off. Woo! They done put the cousin on the show who knows all of your business. Girl, come on. You got all this ducking and dodging, girl. That's not the plan. This is not the plan. That should not be your plan. That should not be your strategy. Because you looking crazy. You was looking crazy. And Kiki, you one trifling ass. You one trifling ass bitch. That's all I know. All right. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Child, it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot. We're going to talk about it. This season is giving to me. It's given to me. But you know, I love the mess. So get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Shout out to my boyfriend for my this is your moment. This is your moment card. This is my cute little gift and flowers. My flowers for making over 1,000 subscribers. So shout out to me. I'll get down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. We do this every week. Okay, subscribe to the channel. Get down in the comments. Share my video. Let's do this. All right.